What should I do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? I'm going to be Tom the Beer Whisperer for this video anyway. Got a couple beers I'm going to share with you, but hold on just a second. Bear with me as I try to get something fixed. Ready to go on time, and then something happens, and it's always something. It's always something. Oh, mercy. Let's see if I can get this fixed here real quick. There we go. Now we're fixed. See if I can fix that real fast. Alrighty then. We're back in business. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. Sorry for that. And now you have my undivided attention. I've got two beers. First one, this one's given to me by Dan, a friend from Rural City Beer Company. It's Chopper, an American brown ale with maple syrup, proudly brewed and packaged by Rural City in Reamstown, Pennsylvania. I haven't had anything from them. Dan does a lot of traveling for his work, and he tends to bring stuff back to share. I like Dan. Anyway, Sláinte. Let's start here. Then I've got a quad to share with you. But I want to start with this one. Let's set that down for a second. Let's see. I can see the ABV here. 5.4%, it says. No, I'm really not in this Irish pub. I wish I was, though. Something of a nice backdrop. Thought about going outside, but it's 95 plus out there, and changed my mind. Decided it was time for indoor drinking as I changed my background. Uh, it's a very interesting finish, almost an earthy finish, drier than you might expect, but it really cleans up that maple. Because the nose leads you to believe it's going to be a lot sweeter than it really is. You do taste that maple. I get a little toffee as well. Maybe just a slight hint of toasted hazelnut in there, but you never really feel that big sweet maple, which for me is nice, but it's just not as sweet as it might lead you to believe. And then that finish is very interesting. Again, almost earthy. Pour the rest of that can in there now. Oh yeah, get a nice head on there. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Relaxing on a day off, a 2 for Tuesday. Thought I'd do two beers with you. As you all know, I'm liquidating my stuff, man. As we get closer and closer to vacation, I'm getting that fridge near empty. And I said the other day that I'm down to mostly just winter stuff. A lot of barrel aged this, that, and the other. I made a comment to a friend that it's a little hot for that. And he said, "But you're not drinking outside, are you? I mean, if you're inside an air conditioning, what does it matter?" And I thought, huh, that's a very good point. So now I'm going to get my air conditioning down so I'm a little chilly in here, and then start drinking in winter brews. Oh, a few of them I can save. I just want to make a lot of room in there. I'm hoping to bring a lot of stuff back, keeping in mind that my wife's going to be doing some thrift shopping, and we're in a Prius. Now, I love the Prius. Don't get me wrong. I really do. In fact, it's probably my favorite car of all the cars I've owned in my lifetime. I really enjoy this thing. The mileage is awesome, but the thing, it just drives and rides very nice. I'm very, very happy with this car. Very, very happy. This is a nice beer. It really is. And again, I kind of like it because a lot of maple beers tend to get a little overly sweet, a little cloyingly sweet. This American brown ale with maple syrup, this one is done very, very nicely. I haven't had anything from this brewery, so I'm very excited to drink this one. Oh, mercy. So my scenery keeps changing behind me. Get some stuff. Oh, nice. All right. Wife was out in the garden. The squirrels have been eating all of our tomatoes. So my wife's trying to do something to combat them. Try not to kill them, but they're getting real close, man. They're getting real close to being on my hit list because I'm not getting the tomatoes I should be getting because those little bastards are eating them all. That's a really nice beer. I'm really enjoying it. The finish is surprising. I don't know what they're using for hops, but it feels kind of earthy. Vanessa, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing all right in your neck of the woods there. Uh, my first beers of the day on this day off. Relax, pop a couple, do a video, and I may do another one later since I'm off tomorrow as well. Yeah, it's been odd weather here too. We've had a few freak thunderstorms lately, or our weathermen have just been monumentally wrong, which isn't news. They're wrong often. I don't even watch them anymore. I get the weather from the Weather Channel. Our local guys are so wrong. They're not even in the neighborhood most of the time. Waiting at the trucking yard, so no beer until I return around midnight. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, then, sorry to flaunt this, but I hope you can get home and have a beer at some point or some sort of libation. Uh, as I continue to purge, I may do a couple more later as I continue to purge my beer fridge out back, getting rid of a few things. We're getting there. We're making some progress. Again, a few things I can hang on to. I just want to make a nice amount of room so most of the stuff I bring back, I can just go once we get home. I can go just take it straight, put it in the beer fridge. Oh, oh, excuse me. I knew that was stuck right there. National Weather Service page. Yeah, that makes sense. It just amazes me how wrong our local guys are so often. Just really, man. Sometimes they're not. I mean, I am exaggerating slightly, but I mean, sometimes they're not even close, man. And what are you guys looking at, or where are you getting your information from? That's so different from everybody else. I mean, I don't know how you can be so wrong, especially with with what they have available to them now. It's like, how could you have been that wrong with that much information? How could you fuck that up so badly? Oh, mercy. First beer of the day, guys. I'm enjoying this one. Haven't done a lot today other than fix breakfast. I did. My wife got this exercise machine a while back. So I've been working on that every day. I did that after breakfast. And then took a shower. Was checking some things for vacation, looking at maps and stuff, and remembering the times when we used to have to go to AAA and get all those travel books and get the triptychs printed out. Get triptychs printed out, get all those travel books. We'd have all this stuff going with us on vacation. And now you just, use your phone or tablet or whatever to get the same information. Oh, man, that's nice. That warm a little bit. In fact, as I am letting it warm, the aromatics really, the maple, the aromatics really are popping out. And again, you do taste them, but it never gets too sweet. Which is really nice for me. I really like that. You feel those maple notes, but it doesn't get to that cloyingly sweet note that a lot of them get to. Definitely feel some toffee in there, maybe just a hint of toasted hazelnut. Nice earthy hop finish, cleaning up any residual sweetness. This is done very well. My first beer from Rural City, Chopper American Brown Ale with maple syrup. I really like it, man. So there you go. Hey, thanks again, Dan. I really appreciate it. Dan and his sister Kim. It's lunch, you guys. All right, beer number 2. This is a big one. I've had this for a little bit though, so I really feel I need to drink it. Missouri Loves Company. This is a Belgian style quadruple ale at 9.5%. This is a collaboration of many Missouri breweries, as you can see right there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Tell me that's not gorgeous. Look at that color, almost a slight ruby hue in there. Look at that, just the way the light's hitting that sucker. Oh, man. Oh. We're going on vacation. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very excited. Probably more excited for any vacation than I have been in a very long time. But always in the past, I've been really excited to go because I just needed to get away, right? Tired of this crap. Tired of the stress, the nonsense, the ignorance, the backstabbing, the this, the that, the politics, the office politics. So I was always part of it before, just needing to get away. And now I don't have any of that. I just want to go on vacation just because my wife and I have never done a vacation like this before. Just the two of us. We've never been able to take, about a week or so and just get out, relax. And oh, damn, that's nice. That's big. Wow. Picking up something there I wasn't expecting. Big malt, picking up a little raisin in there, but there's a slight kind of spice of something. I'm not sure. Maybe clove, allspice, maybe. I'm having trouble deciphering that. Yeah, somewhere between clove and allspice, little hint of something or other in there. But yeah, I mean, always before, I just got to get away. I'm tired. I'm stressed, and I'm not tired or stressed. I just want to go on vacation with my wife because we've never been able to do anything like this before, and partly because we've never really had. We had a weekend. Our honeymoon was a weekend, and it wasn't far away, and it was all we could afford to do at the time. But so take her on a nice trip like this one, and with a location that she chose for reasons, she wanted to go to this place, and I found things I wanted to do there. Yeah, I'm just really excited to that we're both able to do this together. I guess because I've never been able to give her as much as she deserves. I guess I've always felt that anyway. But for whatever reason, she chose me. I am, I am eternally grateful that she did because my life would have gone a different direction had she not. Because I was definitely going to hell in a handbasket. Probably would have been found dead 25 years ago on a roadside somewhere had we never met. Oh, and there's my backdrop. I wasn't fast enough, man. I wasn't fast enough. Uh, wow, how'd you do that? Huh? Yeah, it's my poor man's green screen here. This is a very nice beer. It's very rich. It's very decadent. The writing is very little, though. The writing is very, very little. It does give you a list of breweries there. It doesn't really tell me anything about the beer, though, that I wish it would. Brewed and canned by Boulevards. This one was done by Boulevard, but it is a collaboration with all of these breweries. Each release is brewed and canned by a different brewery. So I'm not really surprised that it was Boulevard doing the quad. I was just surprised at the time it came out. It came out, right in the heat of summer. So boy, this is a nicely done beer. Again, I mentioned raisin. You may find some other dark fruit notes. It really depends on your taster. I certainly wouldn't be unusual to find some date and or fig in here. Really feel those big raisin notes. Plum. I also feel like I'm picking up some very dark overripe plum, some stone fruit notes in there. It's the spice note that's throwing me off. Yes, not quite clove. Again, it feels somewhere between allspice and clove. Feel like actually, I feel like it's more allspice. Allspice tends to get confused with cinnamon, but they are vastly different. Oh, mercy, that's good. Hope I get inside the pub here pretty quick. I'm sitting out here by the seaside. It's getting a little chilly. Let me go inside the pub soon, will you? Anyway, let's launch it. Beer number two. Two for Tuesday, baby. Uh, Nice to have a couple of days off in a row. Always enjoy. I don't even care that it's Tuesday and Wednesday. I had that job for 5 years and I didn't have weekends off, which was kind of nice. But my wife and I are empty nested, so quite frankly, it doesn't really matter what days we're off. We're not, messing with children anymore, so it doesn't really matter. And sometimes it's better have those weekdays off. Back in the pub. Here we go. Now we're back in, man. But the last year or so of that job, a year and a half anyway, especially the last year, I guess, was just soul sucking. I mean, all the warmth just went out of that job with the management change, and just got tired of being lied to and jerked around. My wife and I had to make a decision if we could make it on the one income. So I was working there and in my second gig. And decided to make the second gig the priority because that's where I was having fun, man. And I was actually making more per hour, but not having it as a second income was, that was a decision we kind of had to make together what we could do without. It's just been nice not to have to deal with the politics and backstabbing of that job. Just had all I could take. And it's nice to be in a job where you're valued, right? Where people appreciate you. You've got good coworkers. Just a nice, pleasant work atmosphere. And especially the last 6 months, I guess, it just felt like a very hostile work atmosphere where I was. I just needed to get out very badly for my sanity. Anyway, for my sanity. Anyways, this Chopper American brown ale maple syrup is just amazing. The quad, wow, this thing is just brutally good. Missouri Loves Company. I always try to buy these releases. They're just done so impeccably well. This one was Boulevard. Oh man, there's just so much to unpack with this beer. It's just amazing. Anyways, I digress, man. But yeah, this is the first time I'm going on vacation where it has nothing to do with work, right? I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. I just want to get away with my wife for a week, and so that's nice too. Because usually when you go away because it's work stress, well, you're still stressing about work while you're gone because you're worried about what's going to happen when you get back. I don't have that with this current situation. Looking forward to going to a part of the country we've never been to. Trying some breweries, maybe a few distilleries, bringing some new stuff home. Very excited about that because I haven't been able to do that in a very long time. So getting to, even as we're going, we're going to hit places I've never been to before we get to our destination. So I can stop here, maybe hit a liquor store or a spot here and there and just pick up some stuff from that location as we travel on. Anyways, I digress. Oh, man. Excuse me. Sorry about that, man. Hope I didn't get any on you. I am Tyler the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor was the man. All around good guy, Sláinte.